Hey guys, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and today we're going to be making a video.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. The Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Panthers will be in a hole thanks to that short return. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this.
And that pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early, put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. They go to the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Fox. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Mountaineers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And both of these teams love to use the tight end, Jesse, and they do it very well.
Both of these quarterbacks know who their go-to guy is. It's the tight end, as you just mentioned, Reese. These guys find ways to get open, and they make their quarterbacks look good.
Oh, they make them look real good. Big, strong bodies, can catch the football, can make plays after the catch. The modern tight end position just continues to expand.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're...
Call the fake. He's going to throw it. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Well, the fake caught the defense by surprise, opened up a little passing lane for the score.
And I tell you what, a field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or two back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I tell you what, guts to call the play, and it actually worked.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Dropping back, it's Holstein. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Trying to get to him. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the defense because coverage is going to be...
The fake, and he wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Running it back, it's Fox. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Across the 25, he's got room. Quick step and go. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 7 with the carry.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Looking downfield, it's Green. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
27, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Farmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's gonna pass. Keeps looking downfield. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Man, I think this quarterback
Second down.
offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Pressure coming. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Coming up, 4th down. Number 91 in punt formation to kick it off.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Fox. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Feeling some heat. He lets one fly deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Last time these two got together, it was the Mountaineers winning a thriller.
Man, they've been eating pepperoni rolls for a year in West Virginia after that close win last year, David.
And West Virginia did such a great job a year ago, keeping their composure. This is a big game, a lot of emotions, have to learn to handle it. Let's see if Pitt's ready for the moment.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole.
They fake it, pitch it to the tight end. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a two-point conversion there. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 22 set to kick it away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, and you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together. And
Ball in the air, intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report.
A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks. But guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misconnection, it's second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the move, it's Fox. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Looking to pass on second down. Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Got a lot of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't work. He's too athletic. That's why you get a big gain.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Might be looking to run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Back to it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.
Number 91 in punt formation to kick it away.
He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the backyard brawl is must-see TV, and today is no different. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between West Virginia and Pittsburgh plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
We just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Reed. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Panthers have their offense in high gear. Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They move the tight end all over. To the air, it's Holstein. They're bringing heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple of tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. From the gun, the ground game. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now they'll run the draw. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it.
He's off to the races. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the beatdown has ensued. Almost heaven as West Virginia takes command in the brawl.
West, by God, Virginia, putting it together. I mean, this is a rivalry game that means so much, the backyard brawl, and right now...
The fake and a little shuffle. Pulled down for the tackle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
West Virginia, 67, hit 0.
On the move from inside his own 20. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Back to pass, it's Holstein. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. And the quarterback is snowed under.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker. You could tell. Locked in on the quarterback. Chases him down. Gets to him. Not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle. Gets him on the ground.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the...
He's going for it all. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs.
So that was a pass play. Dang it. That's alright though. I thought it was a pass. That
They'll
was my
just try
bad.
to forget about that disastrous running play on first down, second and long coming up. Going over the top. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the route is on.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. To the air, it's Green. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
73, hit, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
From the gun, running back gets the give. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, West Virginia! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Steps away. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
busts through behind his pad. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Panthers are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To the air, it's Holstein. Pockets, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he falls on his own fumble, and coughing it up on a return would have been a disaster. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They'll run play action. Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
They go right back to him. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking downfield, it's Green. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Runs through the tackle. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Oh, they tricked him. It's a fake. He wants to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
A loss of 4 yards on the play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing?
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. Handoff to the single running back. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to...
Oh, trickery! He'll try to run it in. They're not going to come close to getting the 2. But it's an understatement to say they should have just kicked the thing. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Dropping back, it's Holstein. They're trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Reed. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
A loss of 1 yard on the play.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking at it to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game.